Hi Whizz kids, the story is from 1 Samuel 17 and it's about David and Goliath. So in those days where the Israelites lived side by side with the Philistines, so they were neighbors, but they were always fighting each other, and the Israelites had a king called Saul, and this was just another time where the Philistines and the Israelites were fighting each other. But the Israelites are God's people. And so the Israelites were on one side and the Philistines were on the other side. And then the Philistines sent their champion called Goliath. And every morning Goliath would strut up and down in the middle and say, "Send me your champion, let him fight me. If he wins, we will serve you and be your slaves. But if I kill your champion, then you and all your people will serve us." And because Goliath was so big and he was so tall and he was a giant, everyone was afraid. No one in the Israelite camp wanted to go out to fight this giant. And this went on for several mornings. And then one day, a boy called David was sent to his brothers, because his brothers were part of the Israelite army, was sent to his brothers to give his brothers provisions just to help them during the war. And while he was there, he heard Goliath come out, strutting away, saying, "Who will fight me?" And David said, "How dare he challenge the armies of God? We are God's people. How can he challenge us?" And David said, "I will fight him." And so they took David to King Saul, and King Saul, having confirmed that David will fight him, put his armor and gave David a sword. But because David was just a boy, the armor was too big and the sword was too heavy. And David said, "No, I can't take this into battle. God helps me when I protect my father's sheep. He helps me, and I don't need an armor and I don't need a sword. I will go with what God has always helped me with, which is a sling." So David goes out to face Goliath with only a sling and 5 stones. And when Goliath saw him, he laughed. "Ha, ha, ha, ha. You come to fight me?" But David said, "I come against you in the name of the Lord." And David put the stone in the sling and slings it. And it hits Goliath right in the head. And Goliath falls down flat. And there was a great victory that day. The Israelites won a great victory because they believed and they trusted in the Lord. And all they needed was to believe and to trust in the Lord. What a story. See you next time. Bye.